All right.
Okay, hello everyone. We're here in Vancouver, and we're just going to take some time to talk to Marlon, and we're going to introduce. Marlon's going to introduce himself to you. So take
Absolutely.
it away.
Hi, I'm Marlon Shepard. I'm 19 now. I go to the University of New Hampshire. Go Wildcats.
Cool.
And I'm a Nordic skier for them. I ski for them as well as Northeast Passage. It's a great nonprofit. If you guys want to look into it, it's very exciting.
Plugs.
And as far as I'm concerned, they're the best. They help me get to where I want to be. Hopefully, eventually, they'll get me to the Paralympics.
Absolutely.
We've been talking in the month of March about perseverance. So when I say to you, what comes to mind when you think about perseverance?
Okay. Perseverance, I think, is it's all about heart. When you're faced with a challenge, whether it be a physical challenge, a mental challenge, or if you basically any sort of challenge, it's all about how you choose to tackle that challenge, or if you choose to tackle that challenge at all. And so when you're faced with a problem like math problem, or if you're faced with a big mountain that you're trying to hike up, either way you gotta say like, okay, I'm gonna tackle this. I'm gonna make it mine. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. And so, like, that's my idea of perseverance: is being able to take a challenge and then make it your own, and then in the end, just dominate it and be the person that comes out on top. That's perseverance, not being one who's gonna be like, okay, second place is all right, or okay, this is a little too hard. I don't know if I want to go for it. As far as I'm concerned, you should always go for it because if you go for it, you're already a winner.
That's right. That's awesome.
What's it like being here at the Paralympics?
It's absolutely incredible. When I was an able body before I got hurt, I always wanted to go to the Olympics. I was part of the Olympic Development Team for soccer, and then I got hurt when I was in Italy in 2007 when I was 17, and I was just like, what am I ever going to do with myself? I can't go to the Paralympics anymore. I can't go to the World Cup. What am I going to do? And then I met my coach, Kathy Thompson from Northeast Passage, like I said, and she said, hey, you were an athlete. It's time to be an athlete once again. And that blew my mind. I honestly had no idea what the Paralympics was. Honestly, I had no idea what kind of sports that people in wheelchairs did. But then she opened up this whole new athletic world to me, which is incredible. These are some really, really impressive athletes, and they're serious athletes putting in 600 hours a year of training, which, if you ask me, just blows my mind. That's easily given sick days, given work days, easily 2 hours a day, continually for a year. I personally have not given that any amount of it still blows my mind. I'm still trying to fathom that. And so these are some serious athletes. They're coming out here to win gold, win bronze, win silver, and just being the best at what they do. And the fact that every year that here at the Paralympics is getting larger and larger every 4 years. And so come 2014 in Russia, hopefully it'll be even bigger, more impressive athletes. And as of right now, I'm really impressed with what they have right now. So imagine what they'll have in 2014.
And you're going to be one of those,
I
right?
hope so. I hope so. Cross my fingers.
What do you do? What's your training like?
My training. My training's from what I've heard about these guys, my training's wimpy. But I'm getting there. It's only my second year skiing. But my training off season is a lot of hand cycling. It's kind of like a big tricycle, and you go like this with your arms. And so instead of using my legs, you just use a lot of arm, muscle, chest, and back. And it's pretty intense. I want to be able to do a 3-notch century, which is this bike race that Northeast Passage puts on. It's 100 miles. I hope to do it in one day. We'll see how that goes. That's my challenge for October. And then, so I train a lot of hand cycling, a lot of swimming, and then I go to the weight room a ton. And then come winter, which is about, I'd say, January through March, it's a lot of just on snow action. Get out and ski as much as you possibly can. And then me personally, I didn't get to do it a lot this year just because we didn't have a lot of snow in New Hampshire, which I think is pretty absurd. But hopefully we'll get more snow next year, and I'll just be able to be on snow as much as possible because that's the key to it. Do as much specific sport training as you can. So if you want to play basketball as much as you can. If I want to ski to become the best skier, I got to ski as much as I possibly can.
Good.
Absolutely.
Now, I guess this was mentioned just briefly, but what are your goals? You're here at the Paralympics, and you've been training hard as a Nordic skier. But what have you set for yourself to?
Okay, absolutely. Like I said, I got injured 2 years ago, and then since then, my dad and I have this a little pact. When I got injured, my whole town rallied around me, and they bought me my car. They supported my family when they needed it. You know, they helped adapt my house for like wheelchair accessibility. And so after that, my dad just looks at me. He's like, you know, these people did a whole bunch for you. Who are you? Like, you know, you're just some guy. You're some putz who just got injured. You know, you have to earn this. And so, like, given this opportunity to, like, redefine who I am, redefine, like, Marlon Shepard, yeah, I was an able-bodied, but now I'm disabled. What am I going to do with it? And so my goals after that were to, A, find a sport, find a coach, get into it, you know? I did that. Okay, one down. Second, I really wanted to go to school, you know, go to university. I'm college-going age. I got to go to school. Got that down. Next, become a college athlete. Hey, I'm already on top of that. That happened this year. It's my first year at UNH, first year as a college athlete. So that's down. My next goal is next year I have nationals in Rumford, Maine. Hopefully I'll make the national team. I've been talking a lot with the national development team coaches. I'm on the national development team now. And then I've skied a lot with the actual Paralympic team, Paralympic athletes and the national team athletes. And they keep saying, like, you know, keep doing what you're doing because, you know, come 2011, you should be able to qualify. And so that's my goal after that. And then once I make nationals, Paralympics, baby, all the way. 2014, Russia. That's my goal, absolutely.
We'll hope that. I mean, we made it to Vancouver.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't know if
here.
I'm not sure we're gonna make it to Russia.
Yeah, I know.
To see you, but maybe we can
Cross
try.
our fingers, you know, rob a bank or something.
We gotta hope that we can get there. 4
Yeah.
years to get to Russia.
You got it. You got
Start
it.
saving now.
Fundraising now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. But so far, I've reached all my goals, at least as I've been putting them out in front of me. So hopefully my success just, you know, keeps going.